Alright, game changers, welcome back to another video here today. And I think I mentioned this already, that I am so glad that I am not in school anymore and I don't have to deal with online lectures, because we already know how boring and how bizarre they can get. I mean, it's just not the proper way to learn, but you know what? In the state of this pandemic, that's just what it is now, and it's starting to become the norm, even though it shouldn't, but it is. And honestly, I can't imagine how it is to be in an online Zoom lecture for a very long time. But imagine being in a class, or in this case, a teacher who is giving a lecture for 2 hours, only to realize that when you go to ask your students for any questions they might have, that you were on mute the whole time.
Any questions? Now we can finish our class. Do you have any questions?
Hi, Prof.
Hi, Prof. Actually, muted all the while, so we cannot hear anything from you since 6:08.
What?
Oh, from what?
6:08 p.m.
You mean how long did you hear?
For the first few minutes.
First few minutes. Yeah. Then from 6:08 onwards, your screen froze and we hear nothing from you ever since. Yeah.
Can take.
Okay, so maybe I will redo this class sometime. Sorry.
My goodness, game changers. I mean, I feel the pure frustration from this man, especially when he was hyperventilating over there. I mean, honestly, imagine 2 hours you were just going on and you were hoping that your students got something out of that lecture, but it was all for naught. It was all wasted. I mean, honestly, I'm sure the students probably were typing something. I don't know if he was able to look at the chat or whatever to realize that he was on mute the whole time, but man, imagine that. 2 hours just wasted. And now he has to go on and repeat the whole class. I mean, honestly, that is just sad. I mean, you gotta just feel for the guy and the students to sit through another 2-hour lecture after this one. And I don't know what they were doing at that time while he was going on, but that just has to be downright depressing.
You're goddamn right.
So game changers, what happens when someone messes up your order? What does a normal person do? A normal person would walk up to the counter and say, hey, you know, you messed up on this order. Can I get the original order that I ordered? You show them the receipt or whatever, and they fix the issue, right? But you don't make a big deal out of it if it doesn't need to be made into a big deal. But some people just can't do the normal thing. They cannot be polite, so they have to make a scene. So in the clip that I'm about to show you guys, there was apparently a McDonald's customer who became frustrated when they didn't get her order of the breakfast burrito correctly, because you know, everything has to be absolutely perfect the first time. People don't make mistakes, right? Oh, but anyways, before I get into that, before I show that to you, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter so that way you guys can stay up to date with all that I tweet out. And also make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of the game-changing community. So with that being said, let's get into it.
No, I want to know your name. What you called me? No, what is your name? Because that's what you called me. Okay, bitch, can I tell you something? I'm going to come back there. I run a restaurant. Step back on the cold. What is your name? Step back on the What is your name? Step back on the What is your fucking name? What is her name? You tell me right now. Tell me. Tell me. Okay, she's going to jail. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Hell no.
Oh, hell no is right. I mean, honestly, this woman was angry over a breakfast burrito. A freaking burrito. of all things. I mean, seriously, I can't imagine if it was a bigger deal than this. It was more than just a burrito. People like this absolutely just make my head spin. I mean, where did these people even come from? She went behind the counter wanting to know this lady's name. Forget the lady's name. Just tell them that your order is wrong and be on your way. They'll get you the breakfast burrito that was not put in the original order. But to go back behind the counter, demanding to know this employee's name, and then ripping her mask off? Bro, that is crossing the limit, and she would have caught one big slap to the face and she would have hit the ground. Like, it would have been it. No way you get in my face like that and then rip a mask off like that. That is honestly crossing the line here. And seriously, now that I think about it, they did her a favor because she doesn't need that breakfast burrito. She should not be ingesting that many calories because, let's be real here, she really did not need it. Or maybe she's a part of that whole body acceptance thing and she thinks that all food is fuel.
Food is fuel. It's not something you need to fear, need to work off. Like, they go hand in hand. They're not like fighting each other. Like, they work together. You need to eat.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
All right, game changers, that's it for me here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. With that being said, this is GCP signing off.
One, should be one left. Good shit.
Yeah, good call on the cover. Thanks for the reminder.